I think that I'm one of the people that resonates well with the Tea Party. I think that there are several candidates that resonate well with the Tea Party. So, but I think I did. I did fine. I felt good. We got to keep walking.
You keep talking about having a sense of humor. Why
Yes.
is it something you keep bringing up?
Well, I keep bringing it up because I do, first of all, have a sense of humor. That doesn't mean that I take things lightly. No, I can be as serious as the next person. But you know, laughter is good for the soul. And I happen to believe that laughter is also good for this nation if we have an economic growth plan that's working and you're putting people back to work and this economy is growing, creating jobs, people feel real good about that.
So, speaking of sense of humor, some people say your 999 plan sounds like a pizza deal. What do you have to say about that?
It's not a pizza deal. It's one of the most watch out. It's the plan is a very serious plan. It's not a 999 pizza plan. That just shows you how rather narrow they are thinking if they do that. If they go and look at it and see how we came up with it, because see, the 999 plan is based upon 3 economic guiding principles. Newt Gingrich talked about it tonight. You got to have principle. First economic guiding principle. The business sector is the engine of the economy. Secondly, removing barriers that will allow people to take risks is what's going to create jobs. Certainty is what this economy is looking for. And then the third principle is sound money. We've got to stop deflating the dollar.
Why should young people vote, and what are you doing to get them to the polls this year?
Well, young people should vote and take a look at me and my proposals. Number one, because my proposals are bold. We can't keep trimming around the edges on some of these programs that are going to bankrupt this country. We can't keep pretending that you can drive this economy with good economic growth with another speech. Young people have a lot that they have at stake going into the future. So my plans are bold, but they're bold because this economy is on life support. And so that's why they need to take a look at it. Secondly, we are a nation of crises. And I have an approach or a solution for every one of these crises, or this nation is not going to be the nation that I grew up with to be able to achieve my American dream.
What do you make of Lindsey Graham's call for a national voter ID law?
I didn't know he had called for a national voter ID law.
What do you think about that, though?
A national voter ID law.
Requiring all voters to have a photo ID at the polls.
Now that sounds like something that I could support without looking at it in detail, and here's why. If you need a license to get a picture to get on an airplane, why shouldn't you need one in order to be able to vote? So,
what about students living, on college campuses, not in their hometown? That would deter them to voting, where they're living at time.
Well, if you have the other rules right. See, here again, you can't just take that one idea and then start doing iterations on it until you know what the whole package is. I favor more honest elections. And if a picture ID helps to achieve that, I could go along with a picture ID.